It's me.
Okay, and we're back with another session. Now I'm trying to keep constantly speaking in this voice. I feel like it's gonna be a challenge, but I'm gonna try it because why not? So this will be the last session that I will be recording before I am able to. No, that's not the right word. Before I work on my assignments. I have procrastinated the whole day. It's almost 9 p.m. now. I woke up at 9 a.m. or something like that on 4 hours of sleep because I hate myself. So I just spend my time on my phone, and because of that I went up. Because of that I didn't sleep a lot since I have a meeting. But then I'm honestly not so sleepy. It was just that I was a little sad at around the afternoon. But then honestly, after talking to myself for a bit, I feel a lot better. I feel like it's really just about having something to focus on. That's not tarot, because tarot does take up a lot of energy. So yeah. But then, what else are we gonna talk about? Let's talk about my assignment. So honestly, I find it really interesting why I'm like this, because I myself is a tarot reader, but my psychology project is about the cognitive biases within the belief in pseudoscience. Honestly, the thing is, I'm a skeptic, but at the same time I do believe in pseudoscience. It's like I don't deny it, and then things are too coincidental for me to think that spiritual stuff is not real. But at the same time, I feel like there are still people that does take advantage of other people's cognitive biases, just for, let's say, views or monies and things like that. Let's say when you do say some really general let's say if you do get some really general statements or readings, and it's very easy for other people to be like, hey, that's kind of like bullshit, but I feel like that might be more of an issue with pick-a-card readings, because pick-a-card readings are supposed to be for a very big audience base, because you don't really know what they're thinking of, you don't really know what they're asking about and things like that. But then in terms of actual people who have asked a reading, you can actually draw energy from them, and even when you don't know about the situation, although when you do know about the situation you can pinpoint things. But then honestly, it's so interesting how there are times where I get super specific about readings, for a specific like for one specific client, let's say in carpools, and then actually resonates a lot. And also like it's when I don't know about their situation, and I find these things really interesting because like I actually have no idea what's on their mind. And then the fact that I can still, like, let's say they're thinking about moving, and then I talk about like, hey, like if you're thinking about moving, then blah blah blah. It's like how often do people move? Like not a lot, right? Like I've probably moved like less than 10 times within my life. So like, and people, like, moving is such a thing that people rarely do unless they have to. So like I really do feel like it's not something about bullshitting, which is what my dad always think that's what tarot card or like tarot reading or like fortune telling is. But like I would believe that as well when I myself haven't like encountered so much of these coincidences that, well, if I were to quote that what Wu Gui Shifu from Kung Fu Panda, I think it's something like when there's when things happens one time, it's a coincidence. When things happen twice, then that's no longer a coincidence. I forgot if it's like twice or 3 times, but it's basically like when things coincide so many fucking times, then I really doubt that it's a coincidence. It's really like the spirits or like guardians or like guides talking, you know? So I honestly find it really cool. But I still was interested in the cognitive aspects of tarot readings. So I wanted to do that research. But then turns out it was really sad because like I did the whole proposal, I did like what else? Like, yeah, I did the outline proposal, I did the actual surveys, questionnaires, and things like that. However, the datas are made up by our TAs, so then I can't actually do these experiments. So I'm just like really sad about that because I was honestly really curious about how things would have went, because like my study talks about like there's this debiasing technique which is called educational intervention, and then basically people were just like made aware of their cognitive biases, and then they were told how easily they can have like cognitive biases, and then like they were taught a method of training to like consider the opposite, which is basically when like this thing happened and you think of the opposite solution or like any possible other confounding variables, or yeah, basically like let's say you assumed that A caused B, but except for A, what else can cause B? That's kind of like the mindset of this thing. So there's that. And then so like my experiment basically is when, so first of the participants have to watch one tarot card video that's provided, and then they have to do like, and then alright, and then they were given and then they have to rate the like how much they resonated with a pick a card reading, Yeah, like, wait, did I say that it was a pick a card reading? But anyways, it was a pick a card reading. I have to watch a pick a card reading, and then the participants have to rate how much it resonates, and then the participants were told that educational intervention thing, and then did the training, and then after that they have to watch another tarot card video, like another pick a card reading, and then they have to rate the thing again. But yeah, so like I was like really interested. Alright, and another thing is like since I do know that the spirituality thing exists within tarot reading, especially like person to person tarot reading, but then honestly a lot of times like pick a card readings doesn't resonate with me when it's like those online ones, and so like maybe there's like only one reader that who I resonate with. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm wondering if that is like that exists, that cognitive bias thingy, because I think I watched this video before where there's this monk talking, and I think he was saying that like tarot, like pick a card tarot videos doesn't work because you don't actually get the energy of the person. And I feel like it makes sense because like although they like did choose to pile based on the energy, but the like when the reader was picking the piles, shuffling and things like that, they don't have like a particular energy to focus on. So I guess that makes sense, although I'm not so sure. But yeah, these things that I've said is not based on any statistical evidences, so please don't like take up my words. Oh, except for my psychology study thing, because I actually studied that, and I also actually read articles about it because that was what I had to do. So I did that for a really long time. So I would just like you to know that I did place some effort into that. Yeah, I hate my course. Honestly, like, oh shit, I'm so sorry if that's loud, but like, so basically, I love psychology, but then the thing is, like, I hate research methodology because I'm such like not a research person, and also not a math person, so whenever like number happens and numbers involved, my brain just go haywires, and it sucks. But then another thing is like, in terms of psychology, what I want to do is talk to people and be like either social worker or therapist. But then I don't know if that's gonna work out, because I don't think people like me talking because I talk too much shit. Yeah. Oh well. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, that's enough rambling from me for today. I hope that you're asleep. I hope that I didn't make too much sound from my mouth. And bye bye.